Lucifer actually liked my idea? What a fucking turd! He didn't even tell me! He's convinced the universe will crumble if he gives you a compliment. I'd be willing to test that theory. Hey, Miss Hope, Jadis told me that there were some new torture methods being implemented. And it was my idea and Lucifer liked it! She said it was going to involve mortal illnesses and other conditions, and so I thought that that would be interesting to teach about at school. I totally agree. I didn't even think to send out a memo to the schools. I'm sorry, kid. Heard about it anyway. So, the souls will continue to be afflicted by the conditions of their death. Like, what kind of conditions are we talking? Oh, dude, how long do you have? Yeah, that's a bit of a loaded question. You have to factor in how a person could potentially die, in which there are, 1,000 ways. And then you have to consider any physical conditions that the soul may have been dealing with at the time of their death, which again could be any number of things. So, with all of these variables, what would be the best way to teach about it? This kind of feels like health class. I would say give a few common examples and then provide resources to even more examples. So, in your mortal experience, what are some common examples? Well, in my experience, I died a few times. Seizure, beatdown, suicide, building collapse. I feel like this was the wrong question to ask. Yeah, building collapse ain't too common. I don't know if I would mention that one. Well, I would say that common, physical symptoms could be headaches, cramps, fatigue. You're just listing period symptoms. Technically, yes, but not necessarily, although I do not envy the next hellbound person who dies on their period. So all of these can factor into their punishments? And more. This sounds very complex. And that's why we're letting the universe handle this one. Orin, please don't stress yourself out over this. Definitely teach the students, but again, make it more of an overview. And if the students wind up working with the souls, then all of that information will be in the soul files. Got it. Overview, soul file, universe. In layman's terms. And I'm definitely going to send out a memo to the rest of the teaching staff because I think you are totally right in wanting to teach about that. Look at us with the big brain ideas.